Welcome back. How are your holidays? Mine were good. I played a ton of Minecraft, so I got some stuff to show you. Let's go on a tour. Got glass making going. Working on making some wine. I made some bottles. Not too much upgrades with the house. Just glass, really. Made a warehouse because the storage in the house was getting crazy. Oh, yeah, don't mind, like, distant horizons and stuff bugging out. I don't know. I've been trying to find some graphic settings that work, and it's all been a mess. It's... The second I started messing with Create Mod, my, performance started tanking, so might be a little buggy right now. Just bear with me. Alright, so where do I even begin? Warehouse. Just got a bunch of crap. I don't know. I was going crazy with all my chests being full of junk. Okay. Warehouse. Check. Bloomery. I don't know if we had that last time we were here, but that makes wrought iron, which is basically like the first working form of iron you get. And then with my Gregtech setup, I made a steam boiler, and so that powers this macerator, which you can throw the Gregtech iron ores into. Found out that Terrafirmacraft has iron ores. It doesn't work with this, at least from what I've experienced. But you throw the iron ores into the macerator, and you get double the ore already, which is huge. But then you throw the ore into my rudimentary blasting furnace that's just a lava block. Ow! And a fan behind it. And you throw the crushed ore here, and it cooks it into pure iron ingot, like just like standard Minecraft iron, not wrought iron. And you can do a lot with that, such as make this framing saw that lets you make framed blocks, which is like used for making nifty crafting. But there's also a workaround that you can make framed torches. And this is through a different mod than Terrafirmacraft, so these torches don't go out, which has really helped with my cave exploring. I got a windmill to power my auto smelter. Did we have an auto smelter in the last one? We might not have. Shout out to Cthulhu Monster. CTHULAMONSTER, I think. Her all the mods Gravitas to play through way better than mine. She knows what she's doing, so check her out if you want to see how to actually play this game. I just watch her videos and copy everything she does, really. Okay. So this auto smelter, you put your ores in this crucible, you flip this switch and turns a hopper and this storage door on that auto feeds the forge charcoal. And so then the windmill gives us rotational power, which powers the pump that will suck ores out of this crucible and into this mold table. You put an ingot mold in it, and then it falls through the chute into here, and you get some ingot blocks. This is the machine press, and so you put ingots down in it up to bronze, I think. No, up to wrought iron. I don't think you do it with pure iron. There's a hammer, an anvil, a forge hammer that I set up with the steam boiler that will make sheets out of pure iron. And yeah, so you get bronze plates, which you make a lot of stuff with. Just plates in general. You get the gist. And then I have a rolling mill, which no, you can't do it with iron, so I'll just throw another bronze in there. Use all my bronze for demonstrations. And you can put a bronze ingot or other softer metals into here. Turns it into rods. I have a basin. There's a forge under it that you heat up. And then all these gears are to speed up the rotational speed, because when one big cog wheel is connected to a small cog wheel, it increases the speed by a little bit, and then you just keep doing that again and again until you get it up to a certain speed that the mechanical mixer will use. And in this you can put stuff like tree resin from these trees I have in here, and then sulfur dust, and it'll give you rubber pulp. You take the rubber pulp, or no, it turns into sticky resin is what it turns into, and then you make rubber pulp with the sticky resin by going to the mixer, or no, the crushing wheels that I made. And so I don't have any on me right now. I wonder if I can crush up this pyrite. With the crushing wheel, you can put your sticky resin in, and this will drop it into the crushing wheel and make rubber pulp. And then the rubber pulp you can put in. You replace that mixer with that press, and it'll turn the rubber pulp into rubber ingots. Or maybe you melt it and then make rubber ingots and then you press it into sheets. I don't know. But yeah, we got pyrite powder from that. I have way too much pyrite. It was another thing. I also have a mechanical saw. And so our water wheel back here, I think I've shown you guys this, right? Did this exist before? I don't know if this exists before. It's been a while. Water wheel in the river. Hands off. There's a current. Let's wheel spin. And so apparently, like in real life, you're supposed to divert the water through a little chute, but I don't know. Or here. It works. But a water wheel powers cog wheel, powers grain mill. Got the motorized quern in here, and so you stick your grains in here, falls down the chute, gets milled, falls through the funnel into the chute to the chest. And then it also powers my mechanical saw. Stick your logs in the storage drawer, falls through the chute, goes into the saw, falls through this chute. Get tons of lumber. You get more lumber out of a log with the mechanical saw than you do using the hand saw, so that's huge. We also have this. This is my coke oven. You put logs in here, it makes charcoal and creosote, which is a liquid fuel. And so I automated it where I have a storage drawer up here, falls through the chute and falls into here, because it only takes stacks of 16 in the burner. And then out the bottom falls my charcoal. And then I've just been bucketing the creosote and storing it over here. And with that creosote, you can power an auto miner. Well, you can power a liquid boiler, and I've been attaching the liquid boiler to my auto miner as well as with my solid boiler. I don't know. Oh yeah, and these are from the temple. You can actually take the teleporter rings out. And zoom. This is my current mining outpost. I've been using that teleporter ring as my like mining teleporter ring. And so found some sphalerite here. And I set up, this is the water to power my boilers. This is the liquid boiler with the creosote fuel. This is the solid boiler with the charcoal. And it powers my steam miner, which pumps stuff into here. No sphalerite. I keep getting so much chromite. This is trash. There's a bunch of trash ores. I don't know what to do with chromite. It's really annoying. There's so much valerite around here. Why am I not mine it all? I believe this mine's in a 9x9 area, as in like 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, 4 that way, 4 that way, 4 that way. And then 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9. And then I don't know how deep it goes. I think this says that's how deep it's at right now, minus 20. We're at 83 right now, so it goes deep. Makes these really big holes. I was trying to fill them with gravel. That wasn't working really well. This thing's nice, but still figuring it out because apparently small sample, medium sample, medium. I don't know. There was a very large sample of sphalerite around here, so this has been mining a good bit of it, but yeah, large. Very large. I guess we need to slowly move it this way, maybe? I was, I don't know. I've moved it around a bit. I've been trying to do it in this grid pattern. Like, this is one of the old spots. You get the point. So today, I'm gonna try and finish up making the wine first, because I'm really far along that. I got the bottles. And then, I don't know, we could see if we could get to either... I don't know if we can get to steel, maybe? I'm not sure. That'd be cool. We'll see what we can get done. Okay. So we made this barrel press. Grapes. Everything's still kind of a mess. My last big project was just getting this warehouse set up so that I could organize. I took an operational pause after I got my crushing wheel and all that set up in my auto miner, and I find you can get in these, like, I don't know, mad dashes to certain objectives, like in the quest book. And as you pursue them, you just let everything else go to waste, such as your storage. And then eventually when you get the thing you're trying to make, like the create stuff, it's like, okay, let's calm down. Oh, I'm making cork. That's why I haven't made my wine yet. That was the last step I was on. You stick treated lumber or treated wood into the barrel. Treated lumber, okay. You stick that in a barrel of lime water. And you need that for winemaking. Obviously. Oh, I got corks. What's that? What am I supposed to put there? Now what? Hello? What do I do now? Oh, there we go. Shift click it. I don't know if I had to actually shift. Wow, that uses up a lot of things. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so 16 gives you 4. Well, I don't really want to make 4 more wine bottles. I think I'm just going to store these grapes. I'll move this since we're not making wine actively now. I made these things. They're called grooming stations, and they make it so that your animals can eat on their own, and so then they can constantly be happy and tamed and make babies. And so now I'm getting tons of animals. Yeah, look at all my sheep. And then my pig farm, I killed a bunch of the pigs already because 1 litter of pigs is crazy. And then I also have my goats in here. So I actually have a means of getting goat milk. So that's cool. Oh, the babies. Okay. Oops. back to the furnace. I need a whole lot of wrought iron. Oh yeah, annoying thing is I have to push this bellows every 10 seconds for the iron because the forge isn't hot enough on its own to auto smelt the iron. It's good for everything else, but not the iron, and that's annoying. Oh yeah, I need to switch the valve open. Well, it looks like it was already green. It kind of bugs out sometimes. Why is it not? There we go. And so, yeah. The iron goes through the pipes, through the mold table. We get an ingot, and then there they are. This process sucks because then what you do is you take a stack of cast iron, a stack of coal, throw it in here, let it burn, and then you've got to take these ore lumps that you get from here and hammer it away, each lump, to get one of these iron bricks, which becomes a lump, into a wrought iron ingot, which is this. We're gonna need a lot of wrought iron ingots to make our blast furnace. Oops. Which is pretty annoying. This is for glass pouring. You can either drop the glass on the sheet or in here. This makes it a sheet, I mean. Then in here makes it a glass block. Okay. Oops. 7. Okay. Stack of 32. So drop the charcoal stack, drop cast iron stack. This is the highest it goes, so you have some extra bricks. Slap them on the ground. Fire starter. Start the fire. And in 15 minutes, we'll have iron blooms, or whatever it's called. Lump iron to craft into wrought iron bricks. Okay. So now, I'm going to go to my auto miner. I've been putting this roof over my auto miner as well. I don't know if I actually need to. I saw that electric Gregtech machines can explode when rained on, but this is steam, so I don't think it should. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna unforce load the chunks. We're gonna get our, oops. Cool thing about the toolbox too, hotkey free stuff. I'll use the almost broken wrench first. Hello? Doesn't want to work with that. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, we gotta pull the creosote out first, or else it just goes to waste if you pick up the liquid boiler and don't pull the fuel out. I don't think you can pull the water out, but you don't want to anyways because the machine's hot, and I'm pretty sure the machine can blow up if it's hot without water. My inventory's gross. Oh yeah, I just realized I can upgrade my backpack by surrounding it with gold blocks. I think we have enough gold blocks to do that, so that's huge. Oops. This one doesn't have any more charcoal in it. So pick all this up and move it to where the magnetite is, because we can really use some magnetite. Yeah, okay. I'm always trying to be like especially careful with when I'm doing all this because I don't want anything to blow up, because all these are very valuable. Let's just get some oh yeah, I made a hang glider too. Look at this. Whee! Eagle! Pretty cool. Here, I'll give you one more look. See, this time in the third person. Woo! Pretty cool. Can come in handy. Okay. back to serious business. My inventory is just awful. It's too much. It'd be really nice to upgrade my backpack. Ah, balls. Forgot I have to move all this junk too. Oh no. Might have to make 2 trips. We'll see if we can get rid of all this gravel. I have a thing I like to try and do. So, oops, that was not a great idea. There's this weird thing that happens where I put that back on. It finally gets rid of the pipe under it. But I like to see if I can fill these holes with gravel so they don't have a lot of super deep holes around my world. I accidentally fell down one of these once too. I died one time. The other time I fell in the water. That wasn't great. The one that I died in was a hole right by my house, thankfully. So I was able to just like, when you respawn, you're a ghost for a little bit, so you don't take fall damage. So I was able to just go down there. There we go. Okay. Filled the hole. That did not use nearly enough of the gravel that I wanted to use up. I really gotta go back. Whatever, it leads right into my basement. I don't know why I'm making a big deal out of this. I have chests in my basement. So go to my aqueduct. Lay down my bronze drums. I probably only need 1 for these mining operations, but I just set up 2 just in case. Since I put my chunks on force loading or whatever it's called, I just worry about my machines blowing up. All my hard work going to waste. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you what the steam miner takes. So it's just a whole lot of bronze, and the diamonds aren't hard to make because I don't know if I showed you yet that I have that graphite mine, and I got a ton of diamonds from that vein. And yeah, it just takes a whole lot of bronze and those diamonds, so that's really cool. So there's still a lot of magnetite around here. The middle is right there. I think the last time I was mining, I went up here. Maybe I didn't, and I was planning on it. Maybe it was over here. I'm just going in like grids. I thought I mined up here. I need to make a better system of marking where I've mined. But if I haven't, I'll branch out. This is like the main middle of the vein that I triangulated. Sorry if it's getting dark. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place. So we're gonna put our steam miner right on this block. Oops, messed that up. Place the chest. There we go. Okay. I didn't need to kill that plant. I feel bad. Okay. So, boilers connected to the steam miner. And then pipe. And then I put a drum on top of the pipe. Another pipe. Another drum up there. Make sure the pipes are connected to both boilers. And then you get your screwdriver. Right click the bottom of your drums. They auto drain down. Do it for this one. Auto drain down. Starts filling up the boilers. And then I like to top off the top drum because it takes about a drum of water to fill the reservoirs of the boilers. What do I have in my sand? Oh! I was trying to put creosote in the fuel, or in the drum. I guess I only have one spare drum of water, so whatever. Okay, whatever. That's a solid boiler, so put my charcoal in there. Put my creosote in the liquid boiler. And so these will eventually heat up. You can see it's heating up right now. And then they'll start producing steam, and that's when this thing sends its pipe down and just kind of extracts resources in that 9x9 square around that pipe. And it deposits it in the chest. And so now we're getting more iron. Let's see if our iron's done cooking. So I can show you how I make my wrought iron ingots and show you some more blacksmithing. There it is, the raw iron blooms. So let's sleep first. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. While I'm at it, let's upgrade our backpack because that's huge. So I upgraded it by 1 by surrounding it with iron ingots, like pure iron. And then you do the same thing with gold. And we get an extra row, then an extra upgrade slot, which I need to figure out because it turns out that there are backpack upgrades such as magnets items from further away, deposits items into your backpack, restocks backpack, automatically swaps item in your hand. What's in your backpack? I don't know. Just stuff. Been working on my sandwiches. Pork sandwich, ham sandwich. Because now that I'm getting my agriculture going, I can get my health real high up because I can really nail my nutrition. Okay, so I'm gonna start the furnace back up. The forge. Too many words. Put my toolbox down somewhere that it hopefully doesn't burn down. Still got a couple junk ores in my pocket, so let's drop those off. Funny thing is, one day those junk ores might actually be important, but for now they're junk to me because I don't know what to use them for. I don't know if you've seen my mining hammer yet, but that thing's pretty cool. Mine's a 3x3 block. So even before I had my steam miner up, I was just making giant quarries with this and the spade, which does the same thing but with dirt. It turns out that rather than like surgically mining a vein, if you just like make a giant quarry, it's a lot easier. So we're gonna heat up these iron blooms, and we don't press the bellows. In fact, sometimes I like to even remove my bellows for this step so I don't accidentally push it, because then you melt the iron bloom back into cast iron ingots, and that's always weird. While this heats up, I'll remove my ingot mold. This is becoming a mess, and replace it with a fresh one so that I don't accidentally try and mess things up. I got my valve set to off. Okay, so we take out the raw iron blooms. This part I hate. And then you just keep hitting it until these last 3 things line up. I forgot I had a method that was working best for me in this. It was about like go a little bit, draw, and then hit it. But let me just show you how to make a tool real quick, just so that you know how forging works too. Because this is like a very rudimentary way of, oh, it's already hot. Okay, so you get the iron hot. What tool do I need? Don't really need another tool yet. We'll figure something out. I guess I'll make another shovel head. I still like those for detailing. Okay. That one's too easy. Let's pick a harder one. Scythe. No. Chisel head. Let's make a chisel. We're gonna need to make a lot of bricks. Okay, so you see up here is the 3 things that need to be our last hit. And it goes from right to left because these update from right to left as you press things. Part's annoying too. Okay, gotta heat up my metal. So, like, watch when I hit this punch, it shows up there. And then when I hit, let's say upset, it shows up there. When I hit shrink, it shows up there. It updates, I guess left to right on this one. But I need I need to line it up with these. So I need to do draw, light hit, light hit. It could be any of these 3 hits. I like to do light hit just for standardization, but I need it to be lined up with the red after I hit those 3. So what I like to do, line it up perfectly, draw, light hit, and now whatever it takes to get this back lined up will be however much it took that these moved. I'll just show you. So about shrink, punch, 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 hit. So I do that again, shrink, punch, 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 hit. And so now I do the draw, light hit. It's okay. It saves its place when it cools off. So draw, I already did, and then light hit, and there, we got a wrought iron chisel head. I know that was like the most, I don't know, crazy way of explaining it, but nice thing is these are just hits, so there's no like secret formula to get these. You just kind of do this. There's probably like the most efficient way to do it, but I'm just doing what I found works. You all get the point. I feel like we've done the thing. I've showed you a good bit of what's going on. Wait, one more thing. I don't know if I've showed you this yet. Look at this cave. So this is where I found my graphite and my diamonds. And this cave system is insane. Nice thing is now that I find torches that stay lit, I can make it a lot safer to explore. But yeah, this is a cool system. I have graphite down here in this massive vein that also spawns coal and diamonds. So this is money. It was just around there over that hill, and I just mined down trying to find graphite, but not necessarily doing it in the right spot, and then accidentally fell down into that cave. So yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fantastic holidays. Make sure to check out Cthulhu Monster. I'll hopefully leave a link in my description to her channel. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for admiring and bearing with me this world that I'm making in my insane methods of existing in it. I feel like I'm stuck in like 12 thought loops at the same time trying to get everything. Okay. Bye. Subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Check out the series if you want to see more of these. I have a playlist. It should be linked.